Good morning, students. Today we are discussing our civics first chapter, that is what is democracy and why democracy. So, I want to give an introduction part of this. The story analyzes as a previous chapter, but it has been deleted by the CBSE as a sense of what democracy is like. So, they are discussing that how our democracy look like. There we described some government as democratic and some as non-democratic. So in this we will discuss about democratic and also the non-democratic. We saw how government in some of those countries change from to the other. In this topic we will discuss how the government has been changed from country and also country from one country to the other countries. Let us now draw general lesson from those stories and ask the more basic question, what is democracy? What are its futures? So this chapter builds on a simple definition of democracy. Step by step we work out the meaning of definition of democracy. Step by step we work the meaning of the term involved in this definition. The aim here to understand clearly the bare minimum future of a democratic form of government. After going through this chapter, we should also be able to discuss about democratic form of government from a non-democratic government. Towards the end of this chapter, we step beyond the minimal objective and introduction a broader idea of democracy. We have seen that democracy is the most prevalent form of government in the world today, and it is expanding to more countries. But why is it so? The question has been asked that why the government in the world is expanding to the more countries and why it is so. What makes it better than other form of government? That is the second big question that we take up in this chapter. So, first, what is democracy? So, democracy can be defined in a Greek word that is Demokratia. Demokratia. It has been defined by the Greek word. See, again it has been divided into two parts. Means demo plus kritia. Kratia. Demo means the people, whereas the kritia means the rule. It means democracy, it's a people's rules. People rules. According to the Abraham Lincoln, democracy has been defined government of the people, by the people and for the people. According to whom? According to the Abraham Lincoln. So in this chapter we explore the meaning, need and future of democracy. So first we will define as the need of defining democracy. So defining democracy is essential because it should be clearly understood. So different people use it at different purposes and also different kinds of people call them as democracies. It means, so for example, 100 people are there. Did this 100 people have different ideas, different explanation, different speech, different kinds of government themselves in a democracies? We can understand the meaning of the word like democracy only by observing some example where it has been practiced. But we need to define it more accurately so that we can use it correctly for describing other similar situation instead of just accepting what it means to other people. दूसरों के लिए क्या है? In a simple way, it has been definition of democracy is mainly democracy is a form of government. Democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. We are electing by the rulers are elected by we only. It means we are the people. From this definition, we can clearly separate non-democratic government also. For instance, army rule of Myanmar are not elected by the people and are thus non-democratic. Dictators like Augusto Pinochet of Chile are not elected by the people. This is also applicable to the King of Saudi Arabia and Nepal. If we accept this definition, it implies that almost every government is a democracy because that holds what? Election. Because that holds what? Election. But it would be very misleading. We need to carefully distinguish between a government that is a democracy and one that pretends to be a democracy. Now we will discuss about the future of democracy. So what are its futures? The first future of democracy is ruler elected by the people take all the major decisions. This was the first point. Rulers elected by the people to take all the major decisions. Second, election offer a choice and fair opportunity to the people to change their current rulers. See, in every 5 years we used to change our rulers because by giving vote, this all those things. This choice and opportunity is available to all the people on the equal basis. So in this, no caste discriminations are there because all the human beings or all the people are treated in an equal way. Fourth, the exercises of these choice leads to a government limited by the basic rules of the constitution. So that are what our citizens' right. These are our basic rules. Major discussion by elected leaders. So here General Musharraf ruled of Pakistan in the year 1999 will give us one important future of democracy. Listen students, this at last I want to stop this topic. So tomorrow we will again continue this topic. The major decision of elected leaders we will discuss tomorrow. Thank you.